What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. I'm incredibly excited, as you can probably see. We're checking out Blackpink's Shut Down. The teaser was absolutely beautiful, the instrumental, and then visually, all of the different Easter eggs, nods to previous music videos, and then the ending with Lisa was absolutely spectacular, as well as all of them looking phenomenal. But let's make this intro as short as possible. If you guys are new to this channel, I like to have a first reaction where we barely talk and just watch the music video and enjoy the hell out of it, and then have a second reaction where we start pausing and talking about anything and everything that may be interesting. And I like to pause quite a bit in my second reaction and just give my own interpretation of the song. So timestamps or chapters are available for those who just want to see the first reaction. So without any further ado, if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon if you want to see some exclusive reactions, including lots of Blackpink content such as Blackpink House, Diaries 24365, the Netflix documentary, as well as the movie, and other content like Kingdom, Road to Kingdom, some TV shows. If you want to catch all of that while also support this channel, check out the link below, and let's get into it. Is that where Playing with Fire happened? That's the same set, right? Oh my god, the violin. The tank. Oh my. Oh. Lalisa, like Celine, almost like designer clothing. Whistle. Oh my god. When we pull up, you know it's a shutdown. Oh my god. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. It's black and it's pink once the sundown. When we pull up, you know it's a shutdown. I love the tempo of this, of the choreography. Shut it down. Oh, shut it down. Be on my best side, that's right, I'm sliding through. Bunch of wannabes that wanna be me. Me three if I was you. Been around the world, pose on your girl, baby, it's this we invested, Need a lesson, see the neck, see the stresses we don't buy, we recurse it, A rock star, a pop star, but rowdy, I say bye to the paparazzi. Get my good side, I'll smile for you. Oh, so many nods. Staring, you're like, what now? Blackpink in your area, the area been shut down, it's a shutdown. I love this instrumental. Oh my god. So many nods. When we pull up, you know it's a shutdown. Holy shit. I love this choreography. Oh my god, they look amazing. Shut it down. Oh. Holy. Oh my god. This is amazing. And they keep going up. Oh, oh my god. Keep talking, we shut you down. I don't know what to say other than let's take this back, because there were so many nods to previous music videos, from Playing with Fire to D4 to Whistle. Literally, Whistle that debuted as Rosie sitting on top of the world that is turning pink, so almost like Blackpink world domination, and now the entire world is black and pink. So we dominated the world, but we keep on going up, much like them going up the elevator. So every place they go to, it's a shutdown, much like the lyrics suggest, and like literally the VMAs, for example, and everybody going crazy for them. Like they keep on rising up to a level that seems unattainable, and you kind of feel like, okay, this is it. They can't do any better. Like they reach the pinnacle, and then somehow, some way, they just get bigger and better. I love the violin and this intro. This is low key, probably on a first listen, one of my favorite instrumentals that I've heard in any song, regardless of K-pop or Blackpink. This instrumental is absolutely incredible. So let's take this back because there's a lot to talk about, and some of these visuals are absolutely incredible. Not to mention Blackpink themselves look absolutely fan freaking tastic. I didn't notice that the first time around. Even the way it enters, the way we start with the hands, that's literally the transition that they had in Playing with Fire. So not only are the sets like going back in time in a way, but just showing you that we're still the same Blackpink, but we are on another level. It's like Blackpink are using all of the scenes where it felt like they were vulnerable, and they're using it for their as their strength. So it's like all these different nods to all these different videos from previous sets. It's like a way for them to be like, um, we're still Blackpink, but we're not. We're much stronger than we let you know in that video. Like that weakness is no longer there, and we learn from those weaknesses. Oh my god, this is pink kebabs. Damn, I tempted, but probably not. Literally driving like a bunch of criminals and whatnot. And man, that violin is just incredible. That beat is crazy. The tank. So this tank, which is obviously a nod to D4, I think even the amount of bags on that tank is the same. I'm not really sure about that. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but like literally don't call this a comeback, to kind of quote a little bit LL Cool J, because we never left, and literally freezing everyone on site, because once you see us, you may talk all of your shit, but the second you actually see us, you're gonna turn into a fanboy, essentially. But also, like, no matter what you think of us, we're gonna steal the show and freeze everyone this everywhere that we show up, and therefore we shut down every place that we go to. And them kind of like looking like a bunch of criminals in that car as that violin, like that instrumental is hauntingly beautiful. That kind of reminds me of Boombaya, to be honest, when Lisa popped on that trunk or whatever, and there was almost like a bunch of. The interesting thing is that in Boombaya, we see those same speakers, same looking speakers. Only it's like the one of the buffers is actually pink, and we also see pink cash. So pink money, literally bags of money. Whereas in Boombaya, if I'm not mistaken, it looked like trash. So it's like kind of coming from humble beginnings, perhaps. Pretty sure that this is just like a nod to that and how much we improved since then. So like literally using all of the previous music videos as a means to show transformation, and not just the transformation that we're no longer thinking about the things that made us weak. With Jisoo, for example, falling down and then the guns pointing, the phones pointing at her as guns. But here, literally going from being surrounded by trash bags to now being surrounded by money bags. It's really, really cool. And it's not a game, since we've never lost. Literally just with the VMAs, Lisa winning best K-pop, if I'm not mistaken. Like she won an award that was like a first time in history. Which is awesome. The leash on your neck is mine. Like literally, we own you. This is literally the same truck, only now instead of trash, it's filled with money bags. This is awesome. I love this. Literally, both Jenny and Lisa are shutting down, not just a shutdown on, we shut down every place that we show up in, but also we shutting the door down on our past in a way because we made it better. We made it bigger. Um, with Jenny, that tank is still there. Maybe it's a bigger tank, actually. I'm not really sure. But with Lisa, it's like literally going from 0 to 100 and being like showing you almost like a glimpse to what it's like to be us now and where we started and where we are now. In a way, it's kind of pretty sure that this is like a representation of Jisoo with, she literally had an umbrella and there was like destruction and chaos around her to represent again depression and sadness, but now it's money and the umbrella is pink, so they no longer see the sadness, they see the positive, and like there's literal money all around them because of how big they made it. But this is awesome. This praying for my downfall, many have tried, baby. Literally, I'm sure that by the time that I release my reaction, there's going to be a video out there titled "Why Shutdown Sucks." There's going to be all kinds of videos, much like there was with Pink Venom. But at the end of the day, all of the negativity, it just snowballs along with the positivity because everything just makes them bigger. So you can do whatever you want to put us down. At the end of the day, you're just adding more value to our name. Literally, Rosie in Whistle, one of the few CGI scenes in Whistle and in BLACKPINK's history where they actually use CGI, is the scene of Rosie on top of the globe. And it's literally like the representation of them dominating the world, like predicting their world domination, BLACKPINK world domination. And now literally the earth is BLACKPINK. We took over. Everybody knows our name. We're making all of this money. You can hate us. You can do whatever you want. Many have tried. But at the end of the day, it's not going to stop us. Yes. Damn. That's a flex. Oh. I love the dancing pattern. It fits the instrumental of the song so well. It's like very smooth and elegant, but it's not overly complicated, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not a performer, obviously, so it's hard for me to really portray my thoughts on a subject that I know nothing about, but it just feels so smooth. And literally Rosie's just flexing like crazy. Catch me when you hear my Lamborghini go vroom, 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 vroom. When we pull up, you know it's a shutdown. Shutdown. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. It's black and it's pink once the sun down. Nice. Pull up, you know it's a shutdown. I love that. Holy shit. Oh my. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Keep watching me shut it down. This is awesome. And I actually really like the set that they're dancing at. It's like a representation of their mind, kind of, because there's all of these garage doors, and each garage door is a representation of a previous music video, a previous set from our past that we are using now as a means to show you our transformation. I don't know why Rosie's jacket kind of makes me think of like Gone or something. I'm not really sure if there's any specific meaning behind her jacket, specifically Rosie's jacket. I'm not really sure, but man, they look so incredible. Holy shit! Yeah, my mind is shut down. Keep watching me shut it down. Nah, you don't wanna be on my best side. That's right, I'm sliding through. Bunch of wannabes that wanna be me. Me three if I was you. Been around the world, nice. On your girl, baby, it's this we invested. Need a lesson, see the neck, see the stresses we don't buy, we recurse it. We don't buy, we request it. They're flexing like crazy. Literally pearls on your girl when Jenny in the beginning, the first set was her covered in pearls as well. Been around the world. Like I've seen everything. Oh my god. Oh Jesus Christ. This is literally Jenny Jenny set in Playing with Fire. Holy shit, how did I miss that? But instead of a very light colored aesthetic in that music video. Here it's a dark aesthetic. So everything is black, like much like you don't want to be on my bad side. You don't want to be on the black side of Blackpink, like on the sassy side. We're gonna where we are essentially gonna go right through you. And this is like literally a song that portrays all of their bad bitch vibes and whatnot. Them kind of like going off, which is very appropriate, I guess, especially after like something like Pink Venom, where it got seemingly got a lot of hate, but at the same time, most of the people that I've seen said something along the lines of, you know what, at first I wasn't really vibing with the song, but after a few listens, I can't get it out of my head. Especially that chorus, the anti drop was one of the things that kind of people are like, I'm not really sure about it. But to me, like the epic build up to that anti drop, that is the definition of an anti drop, to feel like you're about to go off a cliff, but then you kind of go back to the beginning of that hill in a way. And that was a weird representation, but it was just such a cool mind fuck. And most anti drops are kind of supposed to be this way. She's literally playing with fire. I love this. Oh. Nice. And the sword, literally, I believe it's in like, I think it's in D4. Like, there's literally pink money in D4. There's a sword, there's a katana. I love how they took all of their history to flex on you, but at the same time, it's like showing the transformation of sorts. Oh, I love this. Blackpink on the katana. I want to buy that katana, to be honest. This, I love this shot because it is a very iconic scene as far as Blackpink goes, with Jisoo's mural, but at the same time, in that music video, like she falls down to represent like an image, the mural that represents perfection. Like K-pop stars, idols in general, are perfect. They don't make any mistakes. And the second somebody does make a mistake, which in Jisoo's case was to slip, but a slip, not just a literal slip, but also like a slip up, make a tiny ass mistake, say something that some people may not agree with, or just do something that somebody disagrees with, something as tiny as whatever. And people immediately, the haters or the people who pretend to be your fans, instantly pounce on you, and those cell phones are being turned into guns because social media is like a weapon that can either build you up or it can destroy you. And now she's literally, is like they turned the whole scene into like a mural of sorts to show the fact that Jisoo has changed. She's not that perfect mural that we saw in the music video, and she's not also someone that is going to make a mistake and beat herself up for it. Like she's way above that. She's way above the haters and the negativity. And then obviously the scene with Rosie on the chandelier, as literally in D4, again, the chandelier is completely black to represent their sassier side and the fact that they no longer beat themselves up for their past mistakes and the way that they portray themselves. But also in D4, I had to bring it back because uh, they literally, Rosie says, "Think twice. I can't act nice like other people. Don't be mistaken. I only smile easily for myself. So I'm not gonna. I am who I am, and I'm not gonna pretend to be someone that I'm not just to please someone else." Whereas here, the black chandelier again represents, it's no longer like that super fancy, prestigious chandelier in D4, but rather here it's like I am who I am, and you can either take it or leave it because in either instance, people are gonna hate on me, but I no longer give a shit. Kind of. Oh.
Stay in your own lane, cause I'm about to swerve.
Catch me when you hear my Lamborghini go vroom, 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 vroom. I love this. Oh my god, this is awesome. Damn. They look incredible. And the rocker Rosie jacket. Oh my god. Can we just appreciate all how incredible they all look like? Holy shit. Jisoo's outfit, Rosie in black is always incredible. Lisa looks phenomenal, and like Jenny, all of them look absolutely incredible. People ask me like, do you have like a bias or something? And I can crush on all of them when I see like individual stuff, whether it's like Rosie's music videos, Jenny's solo, literally solo, or Lisa's solo stuff, or Jisoo's live performance that I've checked out, and Snowdrop, obviously. I can crush on all of them individually, but when I see them together, I just think about them as a collective, and everything that I say just applies to all of them. And I just love them. Also, I just noticed that there's literally a nod to Boombaya. There's a nod to Lalisa, which is pretty awesome. There's I think I saw something with Pink Venom as well. This is just freaking incredible. Oh. I love those vocals. Oh. Blackpink in your area, the license plate. I love this instrumental. And they keep going up. That's awesome. Damn. And they're going back to that warehouse, which is the fanciest warehouse I've ever seen in my life. And the cleanest, most minimalistic. I would love to live there, obviously. This was awesome. This was absolutely incredible. I just loved the symbolisms. I loved all of the different nods. Obviously, I'm sure I missed a ton, 100%. But at the same time, from what I was able to gather, this was absolutely incredible. Using all of the past sets, but transforming them to show off your progression as an artist and as someone who stopped caring about the haters, because in the end, good or bad publicity is still publicity, and it keeps on snowballing and make us bigger, because literally they are as big as they ever were, and they got that world domination which they predicted in Whistle with Rosie sitting on that globe. Absolutely incredible stuff. All of the different throwbacks, all the different signs and whatnot. I'm sure I missed a ton. Let me know in the comment section. Obviously, if I missed something specific, that is a big deal. Always appreciate your comments. But just from like these two watches, this was awesome. I absolutely love the song, and this instrumental is by far one of my favorite instrumentals that I've heard this year. By far. Awesome. The girls look absolutely spectacular, and I cannot wait to listen to this song again and watch like a dance practice and watch some live stages and whatnot. I'm in for all of that. And by the way, literally we are 2 days away from this channel's first anniversary. Almost 1 year since I opened this channel, and my very first reaction, as some of you know, was Lisa, and then the first group K-pop reaction was actually Blackpink, which is why I'm always and forever be so incredibly excited for whatever Blackpink content is out there. And this song was absolutely incredible. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, let me know in the comment section. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you're new, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, you guys. See ya.